you are one of the players.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello out there and welcome everybody to 2K Sports. The location has changed for Game 3 of these conference finals, but the teams are the same, which would make sense in a series, including our team. We're the same. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. Checking out Cleveland. Staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't you know that some point, somebody has to do it?
You know what?
Somebody has to come back.
I've actually seen a team down 3-0 tie it to 3-3.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
I remember that. Our Denver Nuggets
It'll
tied
never
against
be done.
Utah.
Cut it
tied
out.
at 3-3, sent it to a Game 7.
It will
I remember
never be done.
Mutombo and his group did that.
I'll be 100 years old. I won't be here, so it'll never be done. Because if I'm not here, I didn't see it.
So if you're not here, it didn't happen.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
So anything that happened before you never happened either?
I didn't see it. I can't confirm it.
Well, you know what's happening is if stuff happens.
All right, bring it in. Everybody's head has got to be in the game.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. You look at the Cavaliers, they've been dynamite here in the playoffs, having lost just one game so far.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road, but now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. Williams, he's in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Lopez in at the 5.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
There's Williams. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And so it's Cleveland with it. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Now Irving, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Kept alive, a second chance effort, and Varejao kicks to Shumpert. They get it again. Varejao's shot is good. Varejao's got his first 2 points.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Williams passes to Porzingis. Here's Aflalo, and the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Irving, good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Williams with the ball, guarded now by Irving. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Varejão's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Irving and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling it out.
And the Knicks miss again. The Cavaliers on offense. They've picked up 11 straight. LeBron outside. Dishes to Varejão. Love with the screen for Shumpert. Pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early goings.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. See an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Knicks trail by 10. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach David Blatt. Doris?
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. And here is James. After Aaron Aflalo getting his shot to go from deep. Irving's shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Anthony. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an Anderson Varejão. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this stuff. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Varejão. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Shumpert. The Knicks also changing it up. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And D.J. Augustine subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Snatched up. And he gets it to go.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Picked by Mozgov. LeBron dishes to Thompson. He feeds it to Irving. Augustine with the steal. Now the dish to Anthony. And good. Coming in on the assist by D.J. Augustine.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. He played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Nobody near Williams. And the Knicks hit again from deep. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Irving with it. He's got 12. To the paint. Here's Mozgov. Makes it off the glass. Mozgov's got his second bucket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Williams. Mozgov with the block. Smith kicks to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Ahead, it's tipped. Irving with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Williams against LeBron. Knocked away and stolen by Williams. Augustine.
He saw that one was going long and he tracked it down.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus.
Just getting to the basket more, being
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Williams in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Jason Smith. Then there's Afflalo, and it's Thornton in at the 2 spot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He ended with 23 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His output helped his team stay hot as they have been playing some great team ball of late.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
That's good. And it's 8 points for Aaron Afflalo.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams kicks to Smith. It's taken away by Smith, and the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Afflalo. Outside Williams. And Thornton kicks to Williams. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And he gets it to go.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And he gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Love the pass to Smith. And now Afflalo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That's the move.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. It's a pick by Love and stolen by Williams. The finish.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Smith. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Aaron Afflalo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Marcus Thornton.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Trains the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
and he's starting to show